Hi, I'm Daniel, and welcome to Lesson 5 of your Intermediate JavaScript class. Today we're going to be starting our final project, which will be the culmination of everything we've taught you so far. And so we're going to start off with review, as always. What are parameters and how do you use them? How do you declare and use a function? And how do you make a function give you a number or string? So pause the video and answer them on your own. And I'm going to give out the answers now. So parameters are what you input into a function so that it knows um, like what it's doing, how it's doing it, and where it's doing it, right? So take the rectangle function, for example. You give it the parameters x, y, width, and height. X and y, well, they're all integers. X and y give the position. Width and height tell you how wide it is and how tall it is. To declare a function, you do var and the name of your function equals function, open parentheses, and then you put all your parameters in there, close parentheses, and then squiggly bracket, open squiggly bracket, and then what you want your function to do, close squiggly bracket. To use it, you just type your function name and then open parentheses, put in, your variables, your parameters, and then you close parentheses, and then you do your semicolon. To make it give you a number or string, you type return and then whatever value you want it to return to you. So if you had a variable called sum and you wanted it to return that, you do return sum and then semicolon. And so now we're going to do our final project. So this is what it's going to look like in the end. It's just going to say hello there and then make the background a random color. And so today we're going to be drawing an avatar. All right, you can make it out of any of the shapes that JavaScript has available. And we're going to make a function called draw your name here that will take in parameters of the object's location. And then we're going to call this in var draw to see what it looks like. All right. And so here's a pop quiz. What parameters will be necessary? You can think about it. I'm going to give you the answer right now. So if you don't know yet, pause, think about it. All right. The answer is just x and y. That's it. And so, first we're going to look at our avatar code. Okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. Sorry, variables. This is our avatar. Our avatar is called Winston. All right. And this is his. This is it. Right. You can see Winston here. You have, the only things. It only takes in x and y, and then it puts those in as the x and y coordinates. Sometimes it augments them, like here, like minus 30 times s or whatever. All right. And yeah, so you're going to be making something like this, except for yourself. And it's not going to be called Winston. It's going to be called whatever you want it to be called. All right. All right. And so now we're going to go back to mouse pressed. So you want to create variables x and y for the position of your avatar outside of the rest of your code. All right. And so that's how it's going to start. So the reason why you want to do this is that when it initially starts, right? When you press reset, your Winston or whoever, if it's, whoever it is that you're drawing, it'll be very, very far outside of the border so that we won't be able to see it. So it'll look like a blank screen, kind of like this. See? It's not that Winston isn't here, it's just that Winston is super far out. And so he might be like over here, but we can't see him, right? And then when we press, we can see him. All right. And so that's why. And then after that, we use the mouse press function to change the x and y variables to the location of the mouse. All right. And so here's how we did it. You just do mouse press equals function, x equals mouse x, y equals mouse y, where x and y are your x and y variables, right? And so, you're gonna do that now. You're gonna make your avatar, and then you're gonna make your avatar, and then you're going to do, and you're gonna write this code, all right? And so, in the end, you're going to need these variables, so you can just put them in, or yeah, you can just put these in, and then you need to make your own Winston, all right? And so, yeah, just do that first, and then if you're done early, you can make each shape in your avatar flash different colors. For example, like this, right? Or you can make your object out of 8 shape or more shapes that connect. But you don't want to make it too big, alright? So work on that for now. And then in like 5 seconds, I'm going to continue. You can pause the video. Water is the love juice. Sorry. Alright, let's go next. And so once you're done with that, that's the lesson for today. But we're going to first recap. Where do you declare your x and y variables? And how do you set x and y to be mouse x and mouse y? You can pause the video and think about the answers. I'm just going to tell you right now. So if you haven't paused yet and you don't know, then pause the video and think about it. So you declare your x and y variables at the very top, because if you declare them at the bottom, then your functions that are calling x and y won't be able to find them. They only look above, okay? And then in order to set x and y to be mouse x and mouse y, you just do x equals mouse x, y equals mouse y. And that's it. So, thank you for the good work today. I'll see you in the next video.